Welcome back. The unofficial start to summer is 2 weeks away, and AAA says Memorial Day travel will be record-breaking. They estimate about 42.3 million Americans will travel over the holiday weekend. That's about 3 million more than last year. AAA says we could see the busiest airports since 2005. Here to talk about it more and talk about summer travel and how you can best prepare is Mark Jenkins with AAA. Mark, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to dive right in because there's a lot to talk about, okay? So we mentioned Memorial Day travel, but what does the travel forecast look like for summer? Memorial's going to be busy. I'm guessing summer too.
Yeah, you have to think so. I mean, Memorial Day is typically the kickoff to the busy summer travel season. And so the numbers that we're looking at here for Florida are actually at record highs. And so we're expecting that momentum to carry into what could be a record-setting summer travel season.
So I always think it's funny. When I was growing up in the Midwest, you traveled to Florida when you went on vacation. But what about Floridians? What's the trend? Where are us Floridians going?
You know, the great thing about living in Florida is that you have the world's most beautiful beaches, some of the world famous attractions right here in your backyard. So you don't really have to travel very far to find something to do. And I think that's what's so advantageous for Floridians is that you can vacation right here. Of course, there are people who are going to be going to the theme parks, the beaches, even hopping on a cruise. Cruises have really come back very strong since the pandemic. They're now at full occupancy. So there's a lot of excitement and enthusiasm really in all travel sectors.
It's so nice in Florida. You can kind of skip that airfare and just maybe focus on the destination and what you're going to do there. Well, talk about advice for someone looking to book their vacation. They're ready to sit down. They're ready to plan. What's the best advice?
Well, the best advice is to book now if you haven't already. I mean, there's so much demand out there, not just from Americans, but, really the world has reopened. And so there's competition for domestic trips from international travelers as well. So, that availability continues to shrink by the day. So if you're looking to travel, you want to make sure and jump in there early, because you're not really likely to find those last minute deals like you may have in recent years. So book early if you can. And because of all that demand, it really can be advantageous to use a travel advisor like the ones at AAA, because they have their finger on the pulse. They know what is available. And if you're looking to avoid some of the crowds, they have recommendations for you there as well.
We've talked a little bit about the number of people traveling, which means busy airports. Airlines, they've been having a lot of issues in recent months. So this is I always think the number one question: do you buy travel insurance? Do you not buy travel insurance? What does it cover? What's your advice?
Yeah, you definitely have to consider travel insurance. I think the pandemic taught us that you have to prepare for the unexpected. You just never really know what could interfere with your travel plans. And travel insurance can really help with that, whether you have a flight delay, a cancellation, or something comes up to where you have to postpone your trip. Travel insurance will help you recoup some of those non-refundable deposits. And like we talked about with flight delays, you could get compensation for a delay of as little as 3 hours or more. If you have a cancellation, depending on what the cancellation cause is, if it was caused by Mother Nature, then the airlines aren't necessarily required to compensate you for that. So travel insurance could help you, maybe offset some of those out-of-pocket expenses for transportation, meals, and possibly even an overnight stay in a hotel.
All right, good advice. Thank you so much. You're right. I've never really thought about the insurance aspect until we lived through the pandemic, and now I feel like I always click, yep, we'll take it. All right, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate all that advice. Of course, we're going to break down the summer travel forecast